Hi, and welcome to another presentation by Config Consultants. In today's presentation, we will review a new feature for Oracle Configurator called Query-Based Rules. In this presentation, I will provide an overview of this new feature, a practical example of how this could be used within your models, and a demonstration of the setup and test of the new feature. The basic idea of a query-based rule is that parameters can be established during runtime that will be used to perform a query of an external data source and return information to Oracle Configurator that is used to create a valid configuration. This is a major breakthrough for Oracle Configurator developers and will allow more flexibility in model design while greatly reducing the size of existing models and dramatically improving system performance. In the case of real-time item substitution, what is returned is an item that will be added to the order even though it had previously not been defined within the Oracle Configurator model. So let's change gears and explore a practical example of how query-based rules can be deployed. This example is something we call real-time item substitution. The idea behind real-time item substitution is that items no longer need to exist within the model structure to be selected during the runtime session. For companies with extremely large option classes, this can provide a significant reduction in time and effort required to maintain the model while also greatly improving runtime performance. In this illustration, we see that while 10,000 items exist within the BOM option class, only one item was passed to the model structure. The placeholder item is the item that will be swapped during runtime based on user selection. In this case, the assumption is made that option class is mutually exclusive and that the item selected does not drive other selections. We also assume that based on the size of the option class, frequent changes are made to the BOM and that it may be repeated multiple times within this and other models. It is based on this size and frequency of these types of option classes that many models become difficult to maintain and have slow response times during runtime. Now let's briefly review the setup and test of a model that uses real-time item substitution. In this example, we see the model option BOM for the Acme task chair. Notice that the fabric option class contains 1,148 fabric options. Let's drill into this option class to see more item details. Here are the item details associated with the fabric option class item. Notice that a descriptive element labeled CZ RIS placeholder has been added that defines the placeholder item as Acme fabric placeholder. This is all that is needed to define which item will be passed to the configurator model structure when the populate model or refresh model routine is executed. With this screenshot, we are now looking at the model structure within the Oracle Configurator developer. Notice that only one of the 1,148 items in the Acme Fabric Option Class BOM has been passed to the model structure, and that one item is in fact the one that was defined on the CZRIS placeholder descriptive element. In this slide, we have drilled into the details of the query-based rule that will execute the real-time item substitution. Notice that in this example, there are 5 arguments that will be used to make the item substitution. Here we have launched the runtime UI in test mode and have begun making selections, but have not yet made the fabric selection. Before we do, let's hit the preview configuration button and see what the sales BOM looks like so far. On the preview screen, we see that the configuration is not complete and that the placeholder item is still selected. Let's return to the configuration and choose a fabric color. In this case, I have selected Encore Aquamarine and will now press the preview button to see the results. Notice that the Encore Aquamarine fabric is now listed in the sales BOM in place of the fabric placeholder item. This confirms that our test of the query-based rule has been successful. At this point, we can finish and publish the model. Had this been an actual quote or order where we instantiated Configurator runtime, pressing the Finish button would now create all valid sublines and allow the configure to order process to complete as normal. So let's discuss next steps. Config Consultants has begun to deploy this capability within a select number of customer sites and has already seen dramatic results. If you are an existing customer that has struggled with maintenance and performance issues related to the unusually large size of one or more of your option classes, please contact us for more information. We would be happy to do an evaluation of your existing models and provide recommendations on how to improve their performance. Here is our contact information. The best way to reach us would be to email us at sales@config-consultants.com, to call us at 1-844-2config, or to go to our website www.config-consultants.com and request more information. Thank you and have a great day.